It may have been a Saturday, but for three groups of students from Holliston schools, school was definitely in session at Worcester Polytechnic Institute. Representatives from Holliston High School, middle schools, and elementary schools traveled as teams to Worcester yesterday, participating among dozens of other schools from Massachusetts in the 2011 Destination Imagination Tournament. The annual event was held at W.P.I, which, along with the sunny weather, set up a magnificent backdrop for the day's proceedings. Throughout the day, there was food and merchandise on sale at the campus center, as well as a steady influx of kids and teenagers playing games and exploring the campus during their breaks between sessions. Destination Imagination is a non-profit organization devoted to teaching three essential skills: creativity, teamwork, and problem solving. Every year, students of all ages from across the United States and in more than 30 countries work together to solve one of 6 open-ended team challenges and then present their solution at a tournament. Destination Imagination is a part of some schools' day program list and others as an after-school offering, which, being Holliston's case, means that volunteers like Holliston PTSA members Mindy Meltzer and Kathy Scarry are essential to its existence here. After the event concluded, the two of these women graciously agreed to talk to the Patch about their views on the Destination Imagination program. Can you guys tell us how the event went for Holliston today?
It was great. We had 3 teams in the state tournament. We had an elementary school team, a middle school team, and a high school team, and they all did great. In Destination Imagination, there are 6 different challenges, and kids have to pick one of 6. So today each of our teams did a different challenge. So our elementary school team did a challenge called Triple Take Roadshow, where they did the same story to 3 different audiences, and the audiences that they chose, actually they were teaching the value of kindness to 3 different groups that were fighting. One group was Good Greek Gods, one group was Native Americans and the Pilgrims, and the third group was gangs. And our middle school team did Mythology Mission, which was totally improv. And that skit was they had to pick one culture associated with a certain country and a mythical creature from that country, and they had no idea which one they were going to get, and they had different props that they had to use, and again, it was all improv. They didn't know which props they were going to get, and they had 5 minutes to develop a story and then 5 minutes to perform that story. And I'm going to let Kathy tell about the high school team.
So the high school team did a challenge called Versus Foiled Again, and on top of writing their own play about a character who was foiled in some way, they also had to do a team-written verse and incorporate it into the play, as well as a published verse and incorporate it into the play. And on the side, along time the play is going on, they built a structure that was built out of wood and glue and aluminum foil. Their structure could only weigh 15 grams, which is about the same weight as 5 nickels, and the structure that they tested today that you just saw in the performance held 220 pounds.
Impressive.
Pretty impressive. Very impressive. Yeah. Very proud of them.
So this is an interesting... What do you think the experience Destination Imagination strives for can do for people this age?
It is an incredible program because it's one of the few programs where families or adults, nobody is allowed to interfere. And it's teaching the kids how to work together as a team, and part of their points are given based on how well they work together. So you are teaching kids how to work together. So you're teaching kids not to put down other people's ideas and to always say there's the yes and instead of saying but, because followed by but is always a negative. So that's part of what we teach kids, is how to really see the positive in their teammates, how to work together as a team, and how to bring out the best in everybody. Because one kid might be best at building the structure. Another kid might be great at writing a script. Another kid might be great at drawing a scenery. And it's up to the team to really find out the strengths of each kid and work together as a team.
Can you leave us with a lasting memory if you have one?
Memory. I just think it's amazing to see kids up there performing a skit that they wrote in costumes that they made, in scenery that they made, and they feel so proud. It doesn't matter how they do, because they know that everything they did belongs to them. And it's just seeing the look of pride on their faces that's the unforgettable part.
All in all, it must be considered a good day for Holliston education when kids of all ages have the opportunity to take one of their weekend days off to challenge themselves academically in new ways in a team setting. While the complete scores are not available at press time, we do now know that the Holliston Middle School team will be headed to the upcoming Global Tournament in Tennessee for having come in second place overall in their Mythology Missions category. The Holliston PTSA will begin fundraising for the event very shortly. As always, this has been Sean Perry with the Holliston Patch, signing off.